Alright you guys, so there are two explanations for the containment area white. Now there's containment area white and there's pinning area. I'm guessing pinning area and containment area is the same thing. And in my videos I recommend not to buy any manager with containment area white because it forces your defenders will force the opposition strikers down the middle, and you don't want to do that. I explained that in my video before, and some people commenting down below and saying no, containment area white actually pushes the players down to the flank. So we're gonna sort that out. There are two different explanations, but based on my experience and many people, top high rated players, you know, any tip that I'm giving you, it's not just based on my experience. You know, any tip that I give is my experience playing, you know, hundreds and hundreds of matches, trying 50, 60, 70 myClub managers and tactic. And most people on the stream, I've had a discussion with about top players who actually plays in the world finals and region finals. They agree with me, containment area white is to avoid. So right now we're gonna hit the help button on the bottom left corner right here. Type of team instruction icon. If you go down here, pinning area white, it's the same thing with containment area white, containment area center. Now pinning area white, it says force the opposition players towards the middle, so your defenders will push the opposition strikers or the attack down the middle and defend in numbers. We don't want to do that. I mean, as I explained before, if you're a manager or a defender, why the hell would you instruct your teammate to narrow down the opposition team down the middle? That's danger. When you are a defender in real life, when you're a manager, you try your best to keep the ball away from the middle. So when you hit the help button, that's what shows up. However, that's when we hit the help button. But if you select on the tactic right here, team instruction when out of position, and then if you hit the help button, select containment area and then hit the help button, it is different. It actually says here containment area white. When defending, shepherd opposition players white. So is this a mistake? Is this a confusion Konami made? Is there a difference between pinning area and containment area? And here's a photo showing both. Okay, when you hit the help button, before you go into the before you go into the game plan, it shows up as a pinning area. But when you actually go into the game plan and hit the help button, it shows up containment area. Now, if you compare those two photos, containment area and pinning area, I think is the exact same thing, because the rest of them, it does explain the tactic. The reason why it says pinning area is because it's a shortage for the other tactics, like a shortage that we see on myClub as well. So comment down below what you think. Is this a confusion Konami created? You may be confused, containment area pushes the players down the flank, or containment area white pushes the player down the middle. But long story short, never mind what it says here, never mind this confusion. Could be a mistake from Konami, or maybe pinning area is completely different from containment area. Long story short guys, my advice saying containment area white presses the opposition players down the middle, that's based on my gameplay. When I try managers on myClub with containment area white, I am open to through balls. It gets crowded down the middle. I concede almost every game with a mosh pit down the middle, trying to intercept the opponent, win the ball, because my team forces the opposition players into down the middle. I mean, have you ever experienced these situations when every time you intercept, the team keeps winning the ball? Because for example, I have 4 defenders and my DMF, and the opponent coming attacking at me with 4 players. I take the ball off Messi, Ronaldo's beside him. I take the ball off Ronaldo, Neymar's beside him, because my defenders pressing the opposition strikers down the middle. So that's why containment area white to avoid. So never mind what this picture says, how does it explain it. In my experience and in the experience of many top players that I have a discussion with, for example, No TPT, the Portuguese champion, and he had the discussion with the PES 2015 world champion, the French champion. He said the exact same thing, containment area white to avoid. Now you can just say no, you know, because there were certain people in comment they were disagreeing, saying containment area white actually presses the opposition defenders to the flank. Now think what you want, you know, I respect your opinion, but never mind what it says here, because it's created a lot of confusion. My review, what I'm advising you right here, is based on the gameplay. I don't care what it says here. Bottom line, guys, again, I don't care what it says here. In my experience, Containment Area White, I always have problems down the middle. It's a mosh pit. I always concede with defensive mistakes, with interception, with falling. So, again, I know what Containment Area White does. And it does presses the opponent's strikers down the middle. So you can do whatever you like. Anyway, just wanted to get this out of here because I get a lot of comments saying, hey, why do you keep saying Containment Area White presses the players down the middle? Because on the help menu it says otherwise. Well, I don't care what it says because it creates a confusion. As I said, I keep repeating myself. Sorry, guys. So yeah, guys, hope you guys find the video useful. Comment down below, let me think. Are you using a manager with Containment Area White? How far you been doing with it? Now, don't get me wrong, a lot of people use a manager with Containment Area White and doing fine with it, because we all play different. But in general, if you want to survive in higher divisions, if you want to compete for the region finals and world finals, Containment Area Center has always worked since PES 2015. Hope you guys find the video useful. Show a little support by simply hitting the like button, share and subscribe. I've been Sep. Until next time, ciao for now.